talking sports. Breaking news. And we got per Woj, Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James has agreed on a 2-year, $97 million contract extension, including a player option for the 2024-2025 season. Rich Paul tells ESPN James had been entering final year of deal worth $44.5 million. So LeBron has signed his 2-year extension, which means he will be there for the next couple years. I'm thinking that 2 years from now, Bronny just now be getting into the league. He'll probably be out of that. They'll try to go and play wherever Bronny is at, or if they get Bronny with the Lakers. I want to play some intel from ESPN and everything.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tania McKay, and welcome to NBA Today, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. And you see it right there on the big board. It's the schedule release show, baby. Oh, hey. And I'm filling in for my bestie, Malika Andrews.
Football where people are not going up against everybody. You're going to play them eventually. I love opening night with the 76ers and the Warriors. I love what I'm seeing. I was fine. I was absolutely ecstatic to see you hosting, to see the wonderful Malika Andrews doing her thing. I was, and then the news about LeBron James. I was incredibly excited right up until the moment you showed me that the New York Knicks opened the season against the Memphis Grizzlies. And I said, damn, the losses, they start already. I mean, we don't even have to wait. The Knicks will lose an opening night. That's what you've done to me. So I was in a really, really ecstatic mood about it until 3 seconds ago when you told me the Knicks got to go up against the Grizzlies.
Speaking of premier franchises, obviously some news from Lakerland. What's your immediate reaction to the breaking news that Malika and Woj will get to? LeBron James hopefully agreeing to a 2-year contract extension with the Lakers.
Well, first of all, he deserves it. He's LeBron James. He's still one of the best players in the world at age 37 after 19 years in the league, approaching his 20th season. $97 million, averaging less than $50 million a year with the box office attraction that he is, and the fact that he still puts forth a Herculean effort on a night-in, night-out basis. He deserves every penny. What I was initially worried about when I saw it was that, wait a minute, 2 years strips you of the flexibility if you're the Los Angeles Lakers to really do the kind of things you want to do in free agency potentially next year. But then I saw he had a player option for year 2. So he's always in a situation where, you know what, you can find yourself opting out and giving the Lakers the flexibility that they need to do what they need to do, and then coming back and doing something along those lines. So I like what he's doing here. He deserves it. The investment in him needed to be made by the Lakers. And speaking of Jeannie Buss, she never hesitates to do what LeBron James is.
So you just heard, a couple of thoughts from Stephen A. and ESPN. Now it has to work with Russell Westbrook. Now it's no excuses. Like, you're either going to trade Russell Westbrook or you're going to try to work it out with him. But there should be no excuses for them not making the playoffs this year. There's no way they shouldn't make the playoffs this year, or at least the play-in. But the West has gotten considerably tougher. You got Kawhi, PG coming back. You got Zion coming back with Brandon Ingram and CJ. You got the Warriors, the champs, coming back. And they're going to have Wiseman back. They're going to have new pieces. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Memphis, they young and gritty team coming. Then you got Denver, Murray, and MPJ coming back. You got Luka, with Christian Wood coming over there. So the West is going to be loaded. Now, I don't think the Lakers winning the championship at all. Whether LeBron is healthy, whether they trade Russell Westbrook for Kyrie or not. But LeBron signing this contract, but he also has a player option, which means he got opts out. And Lakers flexibility to get other pieces or whatever, or give himself the flexibility to go somewhere else when Bronny comes in, or however you want to do it. I just feel like the thing they need to be worried about the most is what they're going to do with Russell Westbrook. And if AD is going to stay healthy, because you know what LeBron going to do. But is AD going to stay healthy? And what are you going to do with Russell Westbrook? Because as the team's constructed right now, I can't even say they're the 8th best. I can't even see them getting the 7th or 8th seed, to be honest, because of how tough the West is. I believe the top 4 seeds are going to be the Clippers, the Warriors, Memphis, and I believe Phoenix. They're going to be the top 4 seeds. The next couple seeds, I believe, is going to be the Nuggets, the Pels. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I can name at least 7 teams better than them in the West right now. And it's going to be really tough for them to, you know what I'm saying, go on the championship run unless they trade Russell Westbrook or unless they get some defenders and some shooters around them. Or get their defense to be considerably better than it was last year. Because without that, they're not going nowhere. So LeBron is opting in, signed his extension, 2 years, $97 million. So that means the Lakers are basically, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to work this out. We have no choice. LeBron James definitely has no choice because he wanted this, you know what I'm saying. He wanted Russell Westbrook. He wanted all 3 of them to be together and, you know what I'm saying, see if they could win a championship. It was a terrible fit last year. We'll see what it's going to do this year, but honestly, I don't see anything changing unless Russ can accept himself coming off the bench or accept him being an off-ball player, which I don't see that happening at all. I believe the top 3 teams in the West that could come out of the West are the Clippers, the Warriors, and I'm going to say it, the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans, the Clippers, and the Warriors are the 3 teams that could definitely come out the East. Definitely come out the West. I think the Pelicans will be they gave the Suns a run for their money, took them 6. I believe if they had Zion, they could have beat the Phoenix. I truly believe that if they had Zion with Brandon Ingram, and CJ McCollum, I believe they could have beat Phoenix. So I believe the Pelicans, the Clippers, and the Warriors are 3 teams that can come out the West. In the East, I believe the Bucks are going to come out the East unless KD goes to the Celtics. Then I have the Celtics coming out there. If KD stays with the Nets, I believe the Nets will be probably the 2nd or 3rd best team in the East. I believe it's going to be the Bucks, maybe the Celtics, and then the Nets. Opening night, you got the Lakers and the Warriors. You got, like Stephen A. just said, the Nets. The Knicks and Memphis, among other teams and everything like that. So I'm ready for basketball to come back around. You know, it's slow rolling right now because you got the KD drama. Where is he going to go? You got LeBron's son plastered all over ESPN, Fox Sports, and everything. And stuff is just going slow right now. But this has been Who is Hendo? And that's breaking news. LeBron James, 2 year, $97 million, signing an extension. Will the Lakers make it to the playoffs next year? I guess we won't be able to see until the next season. But hopefully they will. But it's up and down. But this has been Who is Hendo? And I'm out.